Hello guys, this is UniversalGiant and welcome back for more of Let's Play Jet Force Gemini. We could be starting with Vela's track, however I feel like finishing off Juno's first. So here is his third and final planet before we get to Mizar's palace. The planet of Tawfret. It's a swampy marsh kind of place, it's raining and I don't know about you, but this place kind of stinks like death. Maybe it's just me, or maybe it's those zombie drones in the background. Pay them no mind. They're certainly not going to be infesting the entire planet with undead, are they? Well, like it or not, we're going to have to deal with them. So, there they are. They don't really do much to you except throw flaming piles of crap at you. But really, that's it. They don't actively try to kill you with guns or weapons or anything. And they're all over the place. Especially these dudes. Now, I'm going to ignore them for now and return to this room later because their only other room of interest in here is a couple of tribals, I think, down there in that light force door. We'll go back to get it after we finish the level and before we move on to start Vela's track. So once we finish this level, we'll be back through this room, killing all of those guys, and through that door. But for now, let's just pass it up, because there are only tribals in that room, and there are some tribals in this room that we can't get yet. So let's just advance the plot a little bit. We run into Jeff again! Maybe he'll tell us what's up with all these undead dudes. Apparently it's all his fault. And if we scroll through the text a little bit faster, maybe he'll tell us just what happened. So this was indeed Tawfret at once. Looked just like Goldwood. All the lively plants. And of course the drones came in and captured the tribals and enslaved them. We all know the story by now, but this time Jeff was here. Wonder what it was he did to save them. If you want to call it saving. But he definitely has a lot of power at his disposal. Strong enough to kill those guys, or transform them into zombies. And he wound up striking the tree with his undead powers. And that pretty much killed the entire planet. So it's like the entire planet we're walking on is one big zombie. Or it's implying that all marshes are zombies and should be filled with undead. And well, anybody who was hoping that this would instead become a shooter for killing zombies, you've gotten your wish! Congratulations! Thank you very much. I love killing zombies. It's just like every other shooter. And now we can get the tri-rockets! Well, we could have gotten them before and completely skipped over the cinematic, but why would we want to do that? The most powerful exploding weapon in the game! The tri-rocket launcher! Let's make some noise. I didn't want to talk to you, buddy. Don't make me blow off your head. Tri-rockets are the most powerful weapon in the game. Why? Because you shoot 3 rockets at once! Oh, I love using this thing. And what's even better about it is because you shoot 3 tri-rockets at once, they each count as a single shot. The trio of them count as a single shot. So you can potentially get 300% accuracy with this thing. I'll hopefully show that off later, but let's open a couple of these mausoleums here. Surprisingly enough, you have some tribals in here. Rolling up in a mausoleum. I don't know why anybody would want to do that. But I suppose whatever you can do to get away from the ants that are trying to enslave and kill you. So let's blow up the last one. I'm not really interested in collecting the tribals right now because, like I said, can't get them all yet. I just want to get out of here and into the next area where I can get all of the tribals. The reason I said you can't get them all is because there are a few underneath this area here where lock trap door. We need something to get in here, but we don't have it yet, obviously, and there is a tribal up there who I will also get later. Actually, I'll show off how to get them now so you don't waste time with it later. And there's an expansion I missed. I'm glad I looked back here. See, this is why I make sure to run around everywhere and see every last inch of a place before I leave. Because I know there's always going to be something I miss, because I'm stupid. And I know you guys don't need to be reminded of that stupidity, but I'm reminding you anyway. So let's move on to the next area! I was really hoping to get 31415 for the time, but oh well. It's not like I intended that to happen. And before we get too far, there is a capacity upgrade that I'd like to get over here. So let's swim for it. And we're not getting ambushed by flying drones just yet. We get introduced to new flying drones here, kinds that we have not yet seen. Could have sworn I heard them. Will definitely show up here, yep. So let's grab the tribal before they shoot it. And see if we can hide behind here. These are dragons, maybe? Not quite sure. And they can still hit me from here. I'm not comforted by this. Let's see if we can snipe them off. Do this the boring way! Because everybody loves to see the boring way. Get over here! Yeah, let's see if I can track them on their way down as they make their way over to the right side. I don't like getting shot, in case you haven't noticed. Come over here. Hey! I'm talking to you! I'm talking to you, inanimate flying drones! Who's shooting at me? Maybe it's the inanimate flying drones that I'm yelling at. Hey! Is that where you guys all are? Move into my crosshairs, damn it! You know you want to. Come on! Are they smart enough to be moving away from my bullets? What is with these dudes? Okay, you know what? Die, everything! Everything I don't like can die. Did I kill them all, or is there still one over there? Die already! You're making me waste ammo for no reason. Is it dead? Yay, it's dead! Woo! Still more of them. Come on, I will waste every last bit of machine gun ammo I have, because I think there's a refill later. Die, will you? Okay, you know what? Let's homing missile your ass. That thing's not gonna miss. Unless you fire into the floor stupidly, but hey, that's my fault. And for some reason, the robots splatter gray blood all over the place. Go figure. Now, there's a hut over there. I don't remember if it's important or not, or if we can even get there. We probably can, otherwise it wouldn't be there, but I don't remember what it's for, so we get this nice lift all the way back down. We will be back in this room later for something that we can't get right now, at least not with Juno, but we'll be back later. Yeah, this is where we get to the point where I have to say we'll be back later a whole bunch of times, and in this room, you can and should skip everything. In all seriousness, there's nothing in here that you need to fight. The only thing you will do here is get hurt once your invincibility runs out. There is no point to it, so once it runs out, I suggest strafing a whole bunch. Strafing left and right. Even that's not doing me too much good, but I still just want to keep moving. Because these guys don't like not shooting you. I don't know how many different ways I can say that before it gets old. But they will shoot you a lot. That's why they have health all over the place here. And why I'm losing it so much. I guess those shots do more than your typical shots would. Now, who's coming up later? Am I going to want to equip rockets, or am I okay with just going with the guns here? And I also realized that there was a health extension in the room with the tribals that I told you to skip, and holy crap, am I taking a lot of damage. Now, these are the only drones we need to defeat, and luckily they give us invincibility. So take them out as fast as you can, because your invincibility is not permanent, and they will... Yeah, that pretty much kills you if you don't have invincibility, which is why they give it to you. So I say shoot them down before they get a second chance. And I am doing terribly at that. And there's a guy that's coming over here like a zombie, and I can't adjust my aim because I'm terrible at this game. Okay, so before they kill me again, how about we try killing them? And hopefully they drop a full-life Gemini. Come over here and die! Die! I guess I can't shoot it while I'm in the air. Come on! Why can't I fire a pit? Dude! He's right on top of me! Just kill him! Thank you. And no Gemini for that. Oh well. Yeah, this is where the game starts to step up in difficulty, if you guys haven't realized. Once you get past the SS Anubis. Where people died in, well, essentially just one hit, so you didn't really have to worry about it too much. Yeah, here, things get a little tougher. And it doesn't get any easier from here on out. But first, head up this tree, because you will find pants. Let's speak of this no more and just head over into the next door we see so we don't have to deal with the zombies anymore. By the way, there are still zombies. And since I haven't mentioned it, they only die from explosions. You can waste as much pistol and machine gun ammo on them as you like. It won't kill them. So now we find a nice, quiet, abandoned area here. Which is nice, quiet, and abandoned. You can even hear the crickets. I assume they're crickets. I don't know what else would be here. And over here, kindly enough, they give you everything you need to restock on ammo. So I'll just restock on ammo and get going. Because in here, above this area, is a new character we're going to meet. No, it's not Vela or Lupus. It's a little robot guy with eyes. That's all he is. His name? Floyd. I will explain more about him later. On second thought, I should probably allow him to explain himself. By cinematic. I think this is about everything for the super important cinematics. I've forgotten how many of them there were in this game, but apparently Floyd used to have a body. It looks like they were lining up the tribals for execution. But just before they fired the shot... Floyd went in to protect them. So what do you know? Robots have emotions after all. To protect the one tribal that was trying to escape, he sacrificed his own robot body. Poor fella. You have to wonder how he wound up with artificial intelligence strong enough that he could defy his drone... masters? Call them masters. I won't complain, because he's a very useful ally, at least if you have a second player. But if you don't, he's not helpful, and I hope I didn't run in here to a drone. Yeah, there's no drones in here. So let's open up this chest, and we'll get a weapon that isn't really much of a weapon at all. The flares! What these do is light up dark areas, so you can find hidden things that you wouldn't have found otherwise, like, say, this platform over here in the darkness that you would never have thought to look for, and I could have done the more badass thing and just go for it not knowing that it's there, or not showing you that it's there. But it's there, and I need to get the next weapon before I pick up that capacity upgrade. And I want that capacity upgrade, so I will be back here later. In fact, I'll probably cut out the return trip so you don't have to watch it. But let's continue forward. And I didn't mention, when we were in the graveyard, we picked up grenades! You throw them and they explode. I'm not going to use them too often unless I feel like a real coward and don't want to just run into something and shoot it. So, we're looking for robot components. The first one was up here. Those will restore Floyd to his former glory. There are two more we have to find. None of which are in here. I just want to return this dude's pants because, my god, I don't need another character in this game without pants. Please. Dude. Gimlet? Put your pants on. And in exchange for his pants, he will give us the crowbar, which will allow us to get into trapdoors, like, oh, say, the one that we passed up at the end of the first area here, and the one on the walkway. Remember that? The trapdoor and the walkway from the SS Anubis, where we picked up the homing missiles. That one. We're going to be heading back there later. There's not much to find there, but you still have to go back and get it. So there's one more area, two more areas I want to explore. Do I need to explode this door? No, it looks like it's open already. Alright.